Hallelujah. It's your favorite pastor, Pst.el-Chukwudi, coming your way. Thank you for giving me space. Thank you for allowing me into your space, and I'm bringing God's word to you. God is telling me to tell someone to play the fool. Yes, you say what? Play the fool. That's the topic of the word I have for you today. Hallelujah. Sometimes the wisest thing you can do is to be a fool. Yes, sometimes in a situation you find yourself trying to play smart, to play strong, trying to tell them you're intelligent, what you got and what you can do may not be the wisest thing to do at that time. So what do? You play the fool. Let me take you to the Bible where David played the fool. The mighty man of valor, David, played the fool in the Bible in order to escape, in order to survive. So don't always show yourself, I'm wise, I'm strong, I'm rich. Sometimes lie low and play the fool. Let me take you to 1 Samuel chapter 21, verses 10 to 15. I read, "And David arose and fled that day for the fear of Saul, and went to Achish, the king of Gath. And the servant of Achish said unto him, Is not this David the king of the land? Did not sing one to another of him in the dances, saying, Saul has slain his thousands, and David his 10,000s. And David laid up this word in his heart and was so afraid of Achish, the king of Gath." Verse 13, "And he changed his behavior before them, and feigned himself mad in their hands, and scrabbled on the door of the gate, and let his spittle fall down upon his beard. Then said Achish unto the servants, Lo, ye see, the man is mad. Where then have you brought him to me? Have I need of madmen, that ye have brought this fellow to play the madman in my presence? Shall this fellow come into my house?" Hallelujah. So David was in danger. Nobody was there, only him. And he ran into the Philistines in Gath, and the king of Gath. He running away from an enemy Saul. He entered into another enemy, the king of Gath. And they arrested him and took him to the king and said, "This is your enemy, that man that killed our Goliath. Can you remember him?" They sang in a song that he killed his 10,000, while Saul killed his thousands. And David became afraid. He started playing the fool. So what am I saying? Somebody here, it's time to play the fool. I know you're wise, I know you're strong, I know you're capable, I know you're skilled, I know you're rich, but play the fool. Sometimes your boss in the office talking to you, calm down. Don't try to prove to your boss that he's just boss for nothing. I know more than you. I know these things. I know what you're doing. I know that. No, play the fool. Calm down. You're an apprentice and your master is there, and you have known some certain things. Your master is taking advantage because he's the master. Play the fool. Calm down. Finish learning what you're learning. There's no time to show that you are from here, you can do this, you can do that, you know that, you know the other one. No. Play the fool. Hallelujah. When is it time to play the fool? When you know the truth, but you can't prove it. That's the time to play the fool. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. When you know the truth, but you can't prove it, play the fool. When you have seen a treasure, but you have not bought it. You've seen a treasure, you saw a land with gold underneath it, and that's a gold mine. Instead of going around, I know a land that has gold in it. No, play the fool. Maintain silence. Relax until you acquire that land. Then you can show people around. You can show people around and show them what you have done and what you can do. Hallelujah. So pretend you don't know. Stay calm. Learn to the end. Endure to the end. You just entered an organization. You're in level one. You want to prove to everybody that you are the smartest. No, play the fool. Relax. They may talk down on you. Do this. They don't show them who you are yet. Grow within the ranks. Come up to the point of authority. That's what Daniel, Meshach, and Abednego did. They boycotted the king's meat. They became eunuch. They learned the Chaldeans, the region, did everything. They were follow, suffered until they came up, until the time they say, Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer you in this matter. Now, we have a stand. We have to take a stand. We have hid ourselves for so long. And they did it, and the whole land was transformed because of them, because they have climbed up the ladder. But if you do it when you enter police today, you want to change the police force from the recruits, no. Wait, grow with it until you come to become the IG. Then you tell them the end must come to this and this and that and that. Play the fool. Sometimes the wisest things to do to play the fool. Your husband is angry and is trying to heap everything upon you, blame you for everything. Keep calm, play the fool. Pretend as if you don't know what's going on. Play the fool, be calm. Hallelujah. So, when is it time to play the fool? Some of the times you have to play the fool. It's when you is your right, when you have a right but you can't defend it, you can't prove it. Calm down. Pretend as if you don't know. Be the fool. Hallelujah. Yes. When to play the fool is not when to show you know you're right. When to play the fool is not when to show who you are. When to play the fool is not when to show all you have. When to play the fool is not when to show that we can do this, we can do that. Let it be. Let it be. Calm down. Let it be. Who laugh last will laugh best. Don't try to show yourself and at every time. That's the word of the Lord for someone to do. Like David did, he was acting a madman. Allows Peter to calm down his bed as if he's an imbecile. Playing the fool to survive. Sometimes you have to play the fool. You have to behave as if you don't know what is going on. Let men use you. Let men use you in order to get what you want in life. And then when you become the boss, you look back and you correct that setting, you correct that thing. You can't change things from bottom. You have to play the fool and arise. When you get to the top, become the president of this nation, you can stamp your feet and stop things. I pray that today God will help you to know when to play the fool. Sometimes in life, play the fool. I'm your favorite pastor, Pst.el-Chukwudi, coming your way. God bless you. Till I meet you some other time. Hallelujah.